You always make me feel like, oh yeah, you never leave my thoughts alone, yeah, you're the reason I'm going out my mind. I just can't stop thinking about you. Take it away, feeling too good to me. Chilling all day, all in your space is where I wanna be. Here in this room, what did you do? I just can't.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be doing something a little different. Well, not really, because I did this before, but I used a different company called Nebula Gnomes. I think that's what it was called. I don't remember. I'll try and look for it and put it down in the description box for you guys if you're guys interested and you want a cheaper option than ancestry.com. I ended up finally doing it. It took me a while to do it because, you know, it is what it is, and I mostly focused on like trying to get it on sale because, you know, your girl is cheap. I usually get, for the most part, Asian or Filipino or Guatemalan or what is the word, Hawaiian. I usually get a lot of different things than what I actually am, which is funny to me because, you know, I understand why I have the facial features that I have. My mom is black, she got the high cheekbones. My dad is Puerto Rican and he had the small chinky eyes, and that's pretty much how this came about. Now, I already seen these results, so I already know the answer to this question, but for the sake of the video, because a lot of people swear up and down that I'm Asian. I don't know why it's like a discussion or a debate about it, but you know, it's funny to me. That's all I can say. I'm going to record and record. I'm not gonna be able to pronounce all these because yeah. 23% of Nigerian cheekbones, and I've had Nigerians tell me that I look like a relative back home, and they just knew that I was Nigerian, and I was like, okay, cuz so, and that was when I was living in Maryland, not when we was living in Pennsylvania. So the second one is Cameroon, Congo, and that's 15%. Spain is 15%, which I already knew because obviously I'm Spanish. 11% Portugal, which I kind of knew. 7% of indigenous Puerto Rican. Hello, it's right there. And then of course 6% Uganda, 4% Senegal, 4% Sweden and Denmark. See, now that I did not know. I was like, what? 3% Togo, 3% of Scotland, which again, I was not expecting. 2% Northern Africa, 2% Ireland, which I knew, but I assumed wrong about where it came from. 1% Mali, 1% I don't even know how to pronounce that, y'all. I'm not even going to try, but you can see what I'm talking about. 1% of European Jewish, your German Europe, I guess, and Basque, 1%. So yeah, that's pretty much what I am, and I guess that like debunks the debate about who I am. And usually when people ask me who I am, I'm like, me? Like, I already know why they're asking me, because they don't know how to approach me, I guess. But I don't know, I think it's funny, and I'm such a sarcastic person, so when people are like, what are you? I'm like, me, or I usually say an alien, and they're like, no, where you come from? Outer space? Like, so I know a lot of people are interested in knowing what parts came from what parent, and now ancestry.com allows that. So on parent 1 is my dad, and then parent 2 is my mom. And the reason why they do that is because usually the bloodline is only categorized or recorded through the father because of last names and male dominance. I'm just sorry, because we know back in the day women had no rights. So that's just how they set it up. So obviously I got 22% from my mom for Nigeria, and my dad actually gave me 1%. And so it's the same thing with Congo. My dad gave me 4%, and my mom, I got 11% from her. Spain, obviously only for my dad. Portugal, again, only from my dad. Puerto Rican, 7% from my dad. Now this one, Uganda, comes from my dad and my mom. 2% from my dad, 4% from my mom. Same thing with Signal, 3% from my dad and 1% from my mom. As far as Sweden and Denmark, I was kind of shocked to find out that the whole 4% came from my mom. But at the same time, I'm not really shocked. I'm just shocked that Sweden, like my mom is Sweden and Denmark, and I'm trying to be like, okay, where had this happened in the generations? That's what I'm wondering. For my mom, Togo, 3%. Scotland, which again, I was surprised. 3%. Oop. 3%. Yeah, Scotland. And I don't know why I'm even surprised, because I have a bunch of family members that are redheads, so it's not like it's it's a shock, but it's not a shock. You know what I'm saying? So 1%, it's even with my mom and dad. When it comes to North Africa, the 1%, they each gave me 1. And then Ireland, I was surprised about this one because I assumed that there was Irish in my family on my mom's side, and that's where it came from, and like the red hair and everything. But no, that came from my dad. I'm like, okay. So yeah, like as you guys can tell from the last bit, most of the European aspect of me came from my dad, which I'm not surprised. So yeah, that's how that is all set up. So that's pretty much everything when it comes to my DNA on ancestry.com. I'm probably gonna upload this on other sites, so that way I can probably find more family. Like on here, I found a lot of family. Like I be messaging people all the time, but it's mostly people from my dad's side, which I'm not saying is a bad thing, because I don't really know my dad's side of the family that very well. I've tried to reach out to some people that were like more closer to him in a way, so that way I can have my kids meet them, and you know, and I want to get like involved in their life, but I don't know, it probably won't happen until I'm like 60, which it's gonna come either way. It's gonna happen either way. So this is the reason why I'm doing this. Initially I did it because a couple years back my kids were like, where did we come from? Like, who's your mom? Like, where'd she come from? Like that type of thing. And they wanted to know more about our family history. So that's why I kind of made this into like a little project for myself, because I want my kids to know where they come from, and I want them to know their roots. And so yeah, and one day I'm eventually going to get them tested as well, all the kids, so that they can see. I want Leon and Nana to take one first, and then all the kids, because Nana makeup is kind of crazy, and then Leon's makeup is kind of crazy too. So I want to get everybody done eventually at some point. So I hope you guys enjoy this video and learn something about moi. So and yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that subscribe button, and if you're interested, you can might as well join the membership and be a part of the family. And that's it. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
You always make me feel like, oh yeah, you never leave my thoughts alone, yeah, you're the reason I'm going just can't stop thinking about you. Take it away, feeling too good to me. Chilling all day.